England, Britain, Great Britain. It's all the same place, correct? Yes. Okay. Annette gave us the answer to number 3. What treaty was the conclusion of the French and Indian War? The Treaty of Paris. Number 4. What forage was the draw line of the territory? What forage? What is forage? Forage means what landmark, what area, specifically. What forage was the draw line of the colonist territory? Yes. North America, east of the Mississippi River. Yes, that was part of the forage. Well, what was the main forage of the territory line? Tell them again, Ernest. What was west? The Appalachian Mountains. Remember, we talked about population distribution and settlement patterns. Why did they distribute most of their population west? Because it was near the what? It was near the what? If you settled west, the colony settled west. That was near the what? Why did they settle west? No, they were near the what? Let's look at our visual. They settled near the what? The coastline. They settled near the coastline. Their settlement patterns were near the coastline because of all the ESP factors, because of all of the economic, social, and political factors. Okay, let's move on. We have a lot of work to do today. Today we're going to talk about civil disobedience. Who knows what civil disobedience means? Civil disobedience. Who's familiar with that? Civil disobedience. Something who? Something they didn't follow. Huh? Something someone didn't follow. Okay, let's break it down. Break it down. Thank you. Thank you, Luis. What does civil mean? What does it mean to be civil? If you're a person who has civil, if I say, that group of students are so civil, that group over there are acting like apples. So civil means to what? You're calm, you what? You're behaving, you're what? Civilized is derived from civil, being civil. So if you're civilized, you're what? Not quite. Okay, we're going to revisit it. So we said calm. Keep that in mind. I hope you're taking notes. We said you're calm, you're behaved. What about disobedience?
You're not bad. Like disobedience.
Okay, I hear so many people. Alfonso, what did you say? You're not following the rules. Maria, what did you say? Tangela, what did you say? Not following the rules. Do we agree that it's being disobedient is not following rules? Yes. Okay, so we put civil and disobedience together. We said if you're civil, you're behaving, right? So how can you behave but not follow rules? How can you behave but not follow rules? You see, I put the two definitions together. So she said, Sandra said, I think they can follow rules of the boycott, but don't follow the British rules. I see where your thinking is going. So let's look at our essential question. Read our essential question, Jeffrey. volume.
Revolutions represent significant change and often result from growing discontent.
Guiding question. Jose.
How do advance leading to the American Revolution represents the growing discontent of the American economy?
Yes. How does events leading to the American Revolution? Remember, guys, we haven't reached the American Revolution yet. We're talking about events that's going to lead us to the American Revolution. One event that has already happened was the what? The 7 Years' War, yes. Also known as the French and Indian War. So now we're going to continue to learn about events leading to the American Revolution. These events may represent growing discontent of the colonists. When you're discontent, you're what? How are the colonists feeling these days? Bad. What else? Mad. Another synonym for mad, bad, sad. They were angry. They were what? Resentful. They were feeling resentful. Who were they feeling resentful toward? The British. In particularly who? King George and who? No. Ernesto got it, and the who? Try it. Your classmates will help you. King George and the who? Who is imposing all of these taxes? King George and the Parliament. Thank you. Use your evidence in your notes, guys. Always go back and refer to your notes. It's okay. King George and the Parliament. So, let's look at these images. Let's look at these images. Let's talk about them. Look at the images. Do any of these look familiar?
Yes.
Okay. What are these people doing in these images? They're boycotting and they're what? So all of them have something in common. They're boycotting and or protesting. Is it in public or private? Public. That's right. It's in public. Is it violent or non-violent? You see? Is it violent or non-violent? All of these images show protesting that are non-violent. Are the people participating in these events doing it? Are they doing it for fun?
No.
Or what are they doing it for?
Freedom.
They're protesting for freedom.
Right.
They're protesting for their rights. Someone said maybe taxes. But they are all protesting and are boycotting because of something against who?
Government.
The government. Something against the government. If you're protesting or you're boycotting, that means that you are unhappy or you are discontent with something the government is doing, with the government, exactly. So, what would we call these images? We could describe these images as images of what? Are they being civil? Yes. So if you're being civil, which one of those words go with civil? Public, nonviolent, or unhappy with the government? Nonviolent. If you're civil, you're nonviolent, right? You're nonviolent. Civil disobedience means you're doing it in public. It's non-what? Non-violent, and you're discontent with who? With the government. So let's look at this. Based on the images I just showed you, what are the characteristics of an act of civil disobedience? Use your sentence stem. Acts of civil disobedience. I want you to share your thoughts and answers with your shoulder partners. I'm going to give you all 1 minute to write your sentence stem in your notes. And then you're going to record the answers of your shoulder partners. When I call on you, to share